Hi, everyone. I've been talking a lot about business planning and making sure that you have a well written business plan so that you can have the success in your business that you want to. In fact, I did a video the other day and I talked about a video planning session about business planning. And at the end of that video, I made an offer that the first 7 agents that signed up for my business planning session on my website would receive a 50% discount. Not only did the 7 sign up, but I had 18 agents sign up. And so I was so excited about that. And I just decided to give them all a 50% discount. So I'm in the process of reaching out to them, setting up appointments so that we can work on their business planning and get them going in the right direction. Today I want to talk a little bit about something different but yet related, and that is setting goals and getting your business started. Now, we set goals every day. We set personal goals to, lose weight or quit smoking or eat healthier. We set goals for our families, what college our child wants to go to, and, goals for them to get in the right schools as they grow up. And we set business goals. And if you have a well-written business plan, you probably already have your goals set, or you should if you don't. And if you don't have a business plan, well, then let's talk about at least getting started by setting a goal. And the goal we're going to talk about today is the financial goal. How much money do you want to make in this year and by the end of 2023? How much money do you want to make? So we're going to talk about that, and then we're actually going to work at the details of what it's going to take for you to accomplish and make the money that you want to make this year. So think about how much money you want to make. Grab some paper and a pen and a calculator. If you don't have a calculator, just use the one on your phone because it's going to be simple math, but we're going to be doing some math. And while you're, pause this video. While you're getting that, I'm going to get my glasses because I have some things I need to read while we're doing this. All right, so you have all the paper and pencil and pen and calculator that you need, and I have my glasses. So let's talk about how much money do you want to make this year? Have you already figured that out, or are you kind of winging it and you're just going to make whatever money you happen to make as this year goes by? I hope you've at least set a goal, and if you haven't, let's set one right now. I'm going to be using $100,000. I want to make $100,000 this year. What do you want to make? Whatever that number is, write that down on the paper. And if you want to make $100,000, you're going to need to know what's your average commission or what's your average sale price in your market. Hopefully you know that, but if you don't, again, pause this video, call your broker and ask him or her what it is, or a coworker, because I'm sure they all know, and I'm pretty sure you probably know what yours is too. If I used the national for the country, it's $359,000 is the average sale price in our country for a single family home. If I used Naperville, it's $617,000 is the average sale price. So what's yours? Whatever that is, your average sale price, write that down. And then we're going to talk about the payout. Like, what is the listing agent or the buyer's agent? What is the payout for your brokerage? And I'm going to use 2.5%. I think that's nationally the average of a payout is 2.5% on commissions. If that's not yours, then put whatever yours is on the paper. It's, is it 2.5%? Is it 3%? Is it less than that? Is it more than that? That would be awesome. But whatever that percentage is, write that down. So I've got my statistics here, my numbers here to make sure that I got all the right figures. So if you take the average sale price of $300,000, which is what I'm using, and I'm using the 2.5% payout, 2.5% of $300,000, your company is going to receive a check for $7,500. Now that's going to your brokerage. That's not necessarily going in your pocket unless you're 100%, which would be awesome. But if my calculations are right for the national, it's 70%. So if you take a 70% split of that $7,500, you come up with a check of $5,250, $5,250. That's the number we're going to use to figure out how you're going to get to $100,000. So we know you want to make $100,000 this year. So if you take that 5250 and divide it into the 100,000 divided by 5250, you will realize that you need 19 transactions in a 12-month period of time to get that 100,000 by the end of the year. Now, unfortunately or fortunately, we're already 3 months into the year. So if you have not had a closing until now and you don't have anything in the pipeline, you're going to need to speed that up a little bit and add to what you need to accomplish that so you can make your $100,000. So if you haven't anything closed and you have nothing in the pipeline, you probably won't get your first commission check until maybe in the middle of April. And so instead of having 12 months time where you need 19 transactions, and if you take 12 divided by 19, you're going to come up with a deal and a half or a deal and a third every month to be able to close $100,000. But now you only have 7.5 months. So if you take that 7.5 months divided by 100,000, now you need $13,333. Well, your average check is $52.50. So you're going to more than double that. You have to double that in order to get enough transactions to close within the 7.5 months that we have left. So if you take that in your check, instead of needing 1.5 deals per month, you're going to need 2.5 deals per month because you've only got 7.5 months to get that income that you want. And even if you divide the 13,333 times 7.5 months, it comes up to $98,427.50. So it wasn't a complete accurate calculation, and you either need to ask your broker to raise your split a little bit or come up with a couple more deals so that you can get to that complete $100,000 for the 7.5 months we have left. Now, just knowing that gives you power. If you know that you need 19 transactions in 7.5 months, now you've got the goal. Now you can sit down and figure out what it's going to take, what you're going to have to do in order to get that business and make sure you have those closings. And over the next couple of weeks or several weeks, I'm going to be talking about just that. Things that you need to do or things that you can do in your business to make sure you have that steady income and you reach the goal that you have made today while we've talked. So this is a start. This is how you get going. And now listen for future videos, and hopefully you'll make that money that you want to make at the end of this year. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and give you an understanding of what it takes to get started. And if you did, please click on the like button, possibly share it with other agents that you might will see value in this. And also don't forget to visit my website, www.lindafogartyrealestatecoach.com. I have a lot of good information there. And if you have any questions about this video that you just watched and something wasn't really clear to you, don't hesitate to email me at info@lindafogartyrealestatecoach.com or call me 708-275-2350. I hope this was helpful to you. I look forward to talking with you again in the future, in future videos, and maybe even over the phone or in person. Thanks for staying with me, and we will talk soon.